Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
The Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Red Raiders.
Put all the chips in the middle of the table.
The Texas Tech is perhaps spending more than anybody.
Estimated $10 million in NIL deals this offseason.
And the story behind it is essentially this. Cody Campbell, a big money oil donor, ultimately came to the table and said, we want to try to use this offseason to create one of the best rosters in college football.
Then we expect you, Texas Tech, to be a college football playoff contender.
The general unknown there is there's just so much new. This team could be all world this year, or it could be really, really wobbly out of the gate. We've seen one time in the portal era a team get put together that was playoff caliber.
It's boom or bust for Texas Tech. It's go to the Big 12 championship and win it or bust.
Joe, here come the Red Raiders.
I know there's a lot of expectations on the team. We look at it as opportunities. It's all perspective. And we look at it and we have a great opportunity. I think this conference is really strong. There's a lot of teams that have some big opportunities this year to really make a statement. We're planning on being one of them.
I mean, they probably had the best portal haul of any team in college football, already on a good football team with a good football coach in a fun environment to play at. I bet if you ask Coach McGuire, his expectation is to win the league. And they've built a team to win the league, not to compete, to win it.
Man, Joey is pure class. I mean, I look up to Joey. He's truly one of my favorites, and he's a great coach in this Big 12.
Well, I think people think that this isn't supposed to happen here. It's not supposed to happen at Texas Tech. It's not supposed to happen in West Texas, in Lubbock, Texas. And when you see something like that, it's an oddity.
On the left side, but Sims goes right side. It's intercepted! Intercepted by Ryan Akers.
It is unusual to see a program like Texas Tech that hasn't won a conference championship outright in more than 60 years, that hasn't won a conference championship of any sort since the Southwest Conference folded, to all of a sudden be competing with the best in the country. I mean, you people kind of saying, well, they're just throwing money around, they're just buying this roster, but here's the reality. Texas Tech isn't the only program with money, but they're doing some things that clearly are appealing to players.
I really appreciate the attention we're getting. I'm glad that we're being talked about. We've got a lot of people that are really excited, and we got some people that are wondering how we have done what we've done. But at the end of the day, it's all going to play out on the field.
Cody Campbell, a big money oil donor, ultimately came to the table and said,
Man, Cody just laid it down. He was like, hey, I've been talking with legal, I've been talking with my lawyers. There's gonna be a window of opportunity here where we can strike, where we're gonna be having two pots of money, the revenue share and the NIL money. The window won't be open long, so let's capitalize on it. Man, everybody in the country knows who the top players are. It's, do you have the resources available to allocate to go and get those top players? Do you have the connections to get them on campus, to get them on the phone?
You know, we are certainly 6 months or more ahead of most of the rest of the competition in terms of thinking about how this sort of weird pre-house settlement period should work. When the time came in December and that date rolled around and the portal opened up, not only did we have the resources lined up and have a plan, but we actually had done the evaluations necessary to find the players that we wanted to bring into the system that filled the holes that we had, and we're culturally going to be a good fit for what Coach McGuire wants to build.
They tell kids, you know, it's nothing but dirt out there, there's cactuses out there, there's no highway, just crazy stuff. And then they get out here and they're like, what the heck? Like, this place is amazing. It can't be nothing better than this. I'm a Red Raider.
So we have the best facilities in the country. These guys walk into the Womble Football Center every day, and it is state-of-the-art. It is the best facility to get them ready to play at a high level. That's one. Two is we build great relationships, and I think we have a really good plan to lay out these guys coming to Texas Tech, how that can help their growth as a player and as a man. I think they see a very healthy locker room whenever they come in. I think a lot of people think it's just, hey, well, they just overpaid or they did this. No, we identified the players that we wanted to add to this roster. We showed them why they should be Red Raiders, and we made sure that they were Red Raiders.
Well,
over these 100 years. I think it shows still the relative youth of our university, right? When you look at some of our competitors and the head start they have had on us. We were a young university, we started later, but we built it up and we built it to a place where have had some great memories.
Bullock, intercepted! Zach Thomas! Zach Thomas! Touchdown!
The throw goes to the right side for Crabtree. It's caught. He breaks. Oh, he scores! Red Raider, unbelievable!
I think what you've seen happen too over these 100 years is a real relationship develop between West Texas, Lubbock, Texas Tech football, but also our alums as they leave, and just that connection they still feel to Texas Tech.
He stretched the football. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Torian Henderson has the score on the last play of the game.
So, I mean, there's probably 4 teams in our history that really are the shining examples of what we can accomplish here. The 53 team, the 73 team, the 76 team, and then 08. That 53 team was played in the Border Conference just before we got into the Southwest Conference. We had to kind of fight and claw to get into the Southwest Conference. And so when we had that really breakout season in 73, I think it really showed that Texas Tech belonged in this kind of new regime of college athletics. I think the fight from our fan base comes from that Texas Tech has historically been overlooked. The history of the university tells that, right? Lubbock had to fight to get Texas Tech with other towns that were trying to get Texas Tech. And then when Texas Tech outgrew the Border Conference, Texas Tech had to fight to get in the Southwest Conference. Texas Tech had to fight to get into the Big 12. And so I think that mentality spills over, right, to our fan base, realizing, hey, we are maybe a little bit tougher out here. We've been through a lot. We understand things don't get handed to us. We've got to earn them. And I think that's what really ties it all in together for us.
Yeah, with all the media attention that we've gotten this offseason, it's been great. I kind of just see this as an opportunity.
It's pressure is privilege. You don't want to be the team that has no pressure on them, ranked low, has no expectations, because in my eyes, it's not any fun, and then no one's expecting you to do anything.
I think it's just a great opportunity for Lubbock and Texas Tech to kind of show people that we're not just out here in the middle of the desert. We have more to give, and that we're a great place to be, and people care about this place, and it means something being out here.
We're always around each other. There's no cliques, there's no groups. It's all just one team, and that's the way it should be. And I'm really thankful for the guys that came in and really stepped up to the plate and took the challenge, and it's been a really fun offseason. Getting to learn so many backgrounds from different guys all around the world, everywhere, and it's just really cool to see our connection grow.
And that's another thing, we have a great set of guys, we really do. I don't think there's another team in the country that's closer than us, so I can't wait to play with my buddies on that team and then be around everybody this season.
Gosh, there's nothing like being around all your best friends and working out and giving all you have to the game.
All right, here we go. We ready? Give me 2. Give me 2. That when you think of high-performing, successful people, one is they have a goal. They know where they are going. And then the second thing that keeps shaking out is they're mentally tough. Successful people know where they're going, and they're mentally tough. So this is our goal. Our goal is to win the Big 12. Our goal is to friggin' get in this game right here, in the home of America's team. If you have never played in that stadium, there is no other atmosphere. It is one of the greatest places to play in the world. When we get there, our goal is to get in the playoffs. And then why not us? Why not us? We're fixed to shake up college football. Why not us? The talent is in this room. How do we handle pressure? This is the key. We're going to talk about it constantly. You can't say you're going to be the Big 12 champion. You can't say that we've got the most people on the East-West Shrine watch list and the rest of the country doesn't think, man, oh, we're going to find out if Texas is really the real deal and all that. They're going to find out, right? All these reporters go, they've got your game circled. I said, we don't worry about teams we're going to play. We worry about us. The only way you can affect tomorrow, and that's where all the pressure is. The pressure's in tomorrow because you're sitting there going, man, but the only way you can affect tomorrow is by what you do today. And you're going to go, Coach, man, we ain't going to listen to outside noise. No, bull crap. That ain't real. That ain't realistic. Coach, we're not going to let, some of you might be able to block some of it out, but we're going to listen to some of it. It's okay. We're going to embrace it, but this is what we're going to focus on. Focus on what you can control. Focus on going 1-0. It's not that I'm going to play well in the game. Like, that's tomorrow. Am I going to play well in the game? That will keep you up at night. Embrace the pressure. Look for a way you put your foot on the line and feel it in some way every day. I have some of you older guys in these first couple rows to also talk. But tonight, the first one before KP is Skylar. So come on up, Skylar. Let's go. Let's get up to Sky.
Ever since the senior retreat, it's been on my mind, but he always preaches a prayer-led team. Like, we have the best staff in the country, best coaches, best athletes, best team in the country. And we all know that. It's not going to mean as much as if it's one of us coming up here and saying it. Like, when J-Rod says something, I feel it more. When Barrett says something, I feel it more. Or Cole says something, I feel it more. You all feel it more because we're all in the fight together at the end of the day. We're all in the fight. So at the end of the day, we got to realize it's on us. Everybody can have their expectations, they can think whatever, but expectations are external, bro. Standards are personal. What are you holding yourself to every single day? You have to live up to your own standards, not just a team standard, because then you're not going to go anywhere. We're going to be going against each other for damn near a month. And I'm going to do my best to protect y'all and respect y'all, but we have the opposite color jersey on, I'm coming for your head. And if you're not thinking like that, you're doing everybody in here a disservice. The best offense I'm going to see is the one that's right in front of me this whole month. The best defense you guys are going to see is us. So why would we not come at each other's heads every day? The only person that should ever want it more than you today is you tomorrow.
This is the greatest day to be a Red Raider. The greatest day to be a Red Raider. You don't get no better than this, man.
Be obsessed with it. What is it? It is this life that we are living. If you want to be great, you have to be obsessed with it. Coaches, players, training staff, Zane, equipment, man, we're all in it together. Have fun, right? Have fun, have fun, have fun. Everybody good? Sir. Wig, where you at? Take us to church, Wig.
This isn't just another football season in Lubbock, Texas. This one's different. They've gone from the underdogs to the disruptors, from being overlooked to being watched by everyone. With the spotlight comes pressure. It's the fuel. And when the season begins, the whole country will be watching to see what they will do with it.